Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I hope you are doing well today. Okay, today we will continue with our chapter 3, that is Measurable Organizational Value and the Business Case. And these are the contents for today's lecture. This is our first learning objective, that is to describe and develop a project's MOV. So what is MOV? The Measurable Organizational Value. The MOV is a measure of success. MOV must support the organization's vision, mission, and strategy. The MOV also must be measurable, must provide value, must be agreed upon, and must be verifiable. Every organization will have their vision and mission, which will drive to the organizational strategy, and this organizational strategy will drive when we want to define the project's MOV. And this project's MOV supposedly must support the organizational strategy to support the organizational vision and mission. Okay, what is project objective? So project objective support the MOV and include the project scope, the project schedule, the project budget, and also the quality of the product or of the project that we want to develop. Okay, so how does MOV and the project objective are related? The project objective, the scope, the schedule, the budget, and also the quality, all of these objectives are supporting the MOV. So without one of these objectives, it will lead to the unclear MOV. So all of these 4 objectives must be defined to support the MOV. This is the example of a good goal. Okay, I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth. John F. Kennedy, the President of the United States. Okay, so this president, the John F. Kennedy, he has one goal, which is to land a man on the moon. Okay, but that is not the only goal. Okay, his goal is to land a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth. Okay, it is very important point. Landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth. Okay, and in this goal, it stated that when will he achieve this goal, which is before this decade is out. So John F. Kennedy is the president from 1961 to 1963. So before the decade is out is about before 1970. Okay, so you can check when was the first man landing on the moon. Okay, it was in 1969 or 1970. But his goal is achieved, okay, because he put a very clear goal. Okay, when he wants to achieve the goal, what is his real aim for that goal? That is land a man on the moon and make sure this man will safely return to Earth. Okay, so this is an example of a good goal. Okay, these are the steps to develop the MOV. Let's look at into the first step to develop the MOV, that is identify the desired area of impact. So when we plan to develop a project, we must identify which area of impact that we want to target for. For example, if our system is about the customer, so the desired area of impact is the customer. Okay, or if we want to develop a system or project that is related to the environment, for example, okay, so our desired area of impact could be the social. Okay, and a project can have more than one potential area. So these are the examples of the potential areas of project impact. After you have identified your desired area of impact, then you need to identify the desired value of the IT project. Okay, so your project, will you want to produce something better or something faster? You want to improve the processes, okay, something faster, or you want to do more, or you want to go for something cheaper. Okay, so you need to identify which value that your IT project want to bring to the stakeholders. Okay, the third step is to develop an appropriate matrix. Okay, so now you already know which area of impact and what value that you want to bring in. Okay, and then you need to develop your metric. Okay, so this metric is important to provide the project team with a performance target or directive, and you can set the expectation among the stakeholders. Okay, the example of the matrix, it can be expressed in monetary value, in percentage, or in numerical value. Okay, the increase or decrease. Step number 4, set a time frame for achieving the MOV. So when will this MOV be achieved? So you must set the time frame. Is it in a year after the launch of the product, or is it in 6 months? Number 5, verify the MOV and get agreement from the project stakeholders. Okay, you have prepared your MOV. Now you need to present it to the project stakeholders, okay, to get the agreement. Okay, so you must make sure that all of the stakeholders agree to your MOV. So if there is any necessary changes needed, then you can revise your MOV. So the project manager's responsibility is to guide the process, while the project sponsor must identify and specify the metrics and the acceptable values for the metrics. Step number 6, you summarize the MOV. So you can summarize it in a clear, concise statement or table. Okay, so we summarize the MOV, for example, in a statement. This is the example. The project will be successful if it can increase awareness for healthy living by having 250 new subscribers sign up for a weekly newsletter within 6 months. Okay, so which area of impact? The social. Okay, what is the value? The desired area of value? Increase awareness. Okay, the matrix 250, the numerical value 250 new subscribers, and the time frame is within 6 months. So this is a clear MOV. Okay, it consists of all the criteria that I've mentioned before. Okay, so this is the example in a statement, or you can put it into a table. Okay, a clear, concise table. So for example, you can list the area of impact here. Okay, and the project will be successful if, and what are your MOV here. Okay, so as you can see here, they have the time frame, they have the metrics, they have the desired area of impact, and also they have the desired value. Or you can represent your MOV in this example, in this format, the time period, and also your MOV. Okay, so this is the summary of the process for developing MOV to increase awareness of healthy living. Okay, so the impact is social, the value is do more, the metric is the numerical value to increase awareness. Time, 6 months. Is it verifiable? Is it doable? Yes, doable and worth doing. And the summary of your MOV. So that is how we develop the project's MOV. Okay, so we are done with the first learning objective, which is to describe and to develop the project's MOV. So you should be able to define what is the project's MOV, the steps to develop the MOV. Okay, and in the next video, we will continue with the second learning objective, that is the business case. See you there. Bye. Thank you.